Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. I'm going to wait and let some of you all come in. In the meantime, I'm just going to start by prepping my skin. So I have a freshly washed face. Hi, brown girl. How are you? I have a freshly washed face, and we're going to get into some skin prep. I was contacted by the company Pleasing, and they asked me if they could send me over a few items to try. Hi, Kara. And so I said absolutely. And so they sent me over some skincare to try. I can't try the other item they sent me because it has retinol in it, and I'm currently on tretinoin. Hey, Daphne. But this is one that I can try. So I thought I'd try this with you all tonight. So my skin is freshly washed. The only thing I did is my eyebrows, and this is their Pearlescent Illuminating Serum. And so I'm going to go ahead and open it with you all this evening, and let's see what it does for us. So this is the bottle. How cute is that? And as you can see, there are pearls in here. So once you squeeze it, they open and then they release the illuminator. So we're going to try this. I think maybe one pump, and I'm going to put it all over the face before putting on foundation. So that's what we're going to do now. So it has a pump. I'm going to squeeze it on the back of my hand. It's brand new, so it takes some priming to get it out. So let's see here. Sorry, guys. I should have probably, there we go. All right, so that was 2 pumps. And you see that it comes out like this. And I'm just going, oh, it feels really good, you guys. Look at that. It's silky. It has a really fresh scent to it. It feels really good on the skin. And again, I'm going to be using this under the makeup. So right after this, I'm going to go right over the top of it with the foundation. But you can see that it did add moisture back to the face because clearly it was dry before I put it on. It does feel really good on the skin. I'm going to get one more pump because I think I need a little bit more for my under my chin area. Hi, Jana. This is the Pleasing, and this is by Pleasing, and it's called the Pearlescent Illuminating Serum. So I did 2 pumps. That's going to be the 3rd one. That should be plenty. That's how it comes out. And then that's how it looks. So let's go ahead and put this underneath. I like to get the whole face and the neck. We don't want to leave the neck out. So that's why I did 3 pumps total. Is what I used. Okay. And there is some tact to it, so it's going to hold on to the foundation really well. Hi, Ganya. How are you? Thank you for joining us. All right. So that is the primer. Again, that's the Pleasing Pearlescent Illuminating Serum. That's what I used on the skin on a freshly washed face. I think it looks really good. Again, it does have some tact to it. Because it is to be used as a serum / primer. So now what we're going to do is go into the Dior, the new Dior Matte Foundation. I was able to pick up a sample. So we're going to use 5W because that's the shade that I use in their the Dior Glow Foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and use that sample. Again, as usual, I'm going to just dot it on my face and then blend it out with my Sonia G Jumbo Base. Speaking of, I don't know if you all saw in my stories or on Beautylicious stories, Sonia's new brush is coming soon. It's called the Sheer Buffer. I'm very excited about it. I cannot wait to see what it looks like. if you haven't signed up to be notified when it drops, definitely do that. I do have a link in my stories for it, for you to sign up to be notified when the launch happens. So if you're interested in Fude, if you're interested in Sonia G, I would definitely sign up to be notified. Hi, Manu. Sign up to be notified of when that brush launches, because if you get on that list, you have first dibs on ordering it. I'm thrilled. I can't wait to see what it looks like. And again, it's called the Sheer Buffer. But that's all that's been released about it. There's no details on it yet. But I think she's going to be dropping the details about the design and what it's going to be, what she uses it for, and what she suggests that we use it for soon. So I'm very, very excited about that. So again, this is the Dior Matte Foundation, and as we can see, it is matte. It definitely is matte. So if you wanted a glowier finish, I definitely would go with the Glow Foundation. I love a matte face, so I'm not mad at it at all. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my NARS color corrector in medium. Let me see, it's medium deep. I'm gonna put the color corrector under my eye, and I'll decide whether or not to use concealer, because you'll see that this will neutralize really well. So depending on the look you're going for, you could get away with just doing, using the color corrector. And this is my Jumbo Worker by Sonia G. It's my favorite concealer brush. Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate them. Thank you so much. And so you can see I just do the pouncing motion. And you can see that it definitely did brighten the under eye. So you can see the difference between this eye and this eye. Let me bring you in some. Oh, that's a good close-up. Hello, Whisper 3108. Hi, Kat. Welcome. We, so far, I'll recap what we've used. So I came on with my brows done. And I used the Pleasing, the Pearlescent Illuminating Serum as the base underneath the foundation. The foundation is the Dior Forever Matte foundation. And then I used the NARS color corrector in medium deep under the eye. It looks great. I don't think I'm going to do a concealer tonight. We're just going to go with the color corrector because it neutralized under the eye and it brightened just enough. So that's totally fine. Okay, so there we have the base down. Now we're going to do a bronzer. I'm going to use my Dior bronzer in the shade number 8. It is the Dior Forever Bronze, and it is one of my favorite bronzers. So we're going to take that out here. Here you go, so you can see what it looks like. Let me bring you all back some. And then tonight, we are going to use my Niji Pro to place the bronzer down. And this is my favorite bronzing brush. Look at that. I love that. It's so nice, so warm. The brush does the work for me. I don't really have to do anything but put it on the brush and tap it and go. Put it on the brush, warm my face up here. This bronzer is like so beautiful. It's like warm and toasty golden almond. The brush is very soft. You're close to finishing yours. You should get a backup. They're on sale at Macy's right now for 15% off. And because Macy's has it 15% off, that means that it carries over to stores like Nordstrom as well. So Nordstrom, if you guys didn't know, price matches. And so you could pick that up for 15% off. All right, so we have our bronzer down. We have our base down. We're getting to what we really came here to do, which is try these new blushes. I have Cherry here, the Rosy Glow in Cherry, and Rosy Glow in Berry. I tried Mahogany with you all just the other day, and I'm telling you, I'm in love with it. The bronzer looks good. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is one of my favorite bronzers, so thank you so much for that. All right, so we're not going to need Niji anymore tonight. Hi, Elizabeth. So we're going to put her away. The palette that we're going to do a quick look with tonight is the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. I don't know if you all seen, but I am now an affiliate, and I am so thrilled to be. So if you guys use the code enamoredbeauty on Natasha Denona's website, you will get 15% off your total order. And that is working on the new Yucca collection if you've not picked it up yet. So that's excellent. So tonight we're going to use the shades Deep Dive and Rhodium, I think. So let's go ahead and put Deep Dive into the crease here. And to do that, I am going to be picking up my Sonia G Sky set. So we're going to use the Sky Eye set. Does the code work for international orders? I believe so. I don't think it's limited to US. So you could definitely try it. The code is Enamored Beauty. I can put that in the chat real quick here. Let me do that. Let me pin that as a comment. And you will save 15%. You're not going to use the bronzy shade? No, I'm not, because I don't want it to off-put the blush. I want to do like a neutral eye so that the blush can have its moment. So let me see which brush I want to use. So I'm going to use the Classic Crease first to put Deep Dive. Is my favorite shade in this palette. And you're going to see why. Look at that. And I should say it's my favorite matte in this palette. So far, anyhow. I've only used this palette. Let me see. How many times have I used this? Maybe 3 or 4 times. Because I have so many. So they don't all get the love that they deserve. And I actually have 2 more Natasha Denona palettes, brand new, that I haven't used yet. So I need to get on that. Those would be Circo Loco and Triochrome. That is a beautiful, beautiful brown shade. I'm just going to build it up a little bit more before I move on to the next shade. And usually I would have used the base, but like I said, it's going to be a quick eye, so. Okay, so that's Deep Dive. And now we're going to take Rhodium into the inner corner here. So I'm going to put Rhodium, which is this shade here. Sorry, let me turn it this way. This shade right here. And I'm just going to take that right over the lid. And this looks to be like a purple brown shade. So I probably should have used, ooh, that's pretty though. You know what? I'm going to change that shade. I'm going to use True Bronze instead because I want it to be neutral. So bear with me here while I take this shade off. And it should be easy since I didn't lay any base down. So looks like that came off very nicely. Okay, great. So I'm going to go into the shade True Bronze, which is this shade here. And then we'll go back in with Deep Dive to darken up the outer corner. How's everyone doing tonight? Has everyone gotten all their new releases that they were looking towards getting? Oh, that's pretty. All right, here we go. This is the soft shader from the Sky Eye set. This will also be restocking. This set will be restocking with the new release. So if you don't have this this eye set and you're looking for some nice eye brushes, I highly recommend this one. That is beautiful. Look at that, you guys. I'm going to pull that into the crease a little bit and blend it out. Let's see. Bronze is such a diverse palette. I'm glad that she decided to use the same tone. Yeah, isn't it pretty? Oh, what did you pick up from the Little Mermaid collection? I just stopped at Ulta today and I picked up another sunscreen because I'd been using mine on my babies before I picked up theirs. So now I have another one for myself. I did pick it up in the Little Mermaid packaging again because that packaging is limited edition. And I didn't want it to run out on me. So I stopped in and picked up another before I went to get my brows done just a moment ago. So this, again, is True Bronze. This is the shade True Bronze. And in the crease, we have Deep Dive. And this is, again, the Natasha Denona Bronze palette. All right, so we did that. And now I'm going to go back in. This time, I'm going to take my flat definer. And I'm going to go on the lower lash line. And I'm going into the shade Deep Dive. We're just going to drag it along the lash line there. So pretty. Hey, Keisha, how are you? We're using the Natasha Denona Bronze palette to do this eye look before we get into these blushes. And I was sharing that I'm now an affiliate with Natasha Denona. So if you use the code enamoredbeauty, it works for 15% off your total order. Hey, Fit440, how are you? All right, so we got that lower lash line done. The inner corner, I'll think about what I want to put there. You have this, and yeah, I rarely use it too. Look at how brand new it looks. So I'm guilty as well. But it's because we have so much that we don't give, you know, our palettes the love that they deserve. So I'm going to go back into that True Bronze shade really quick here. I'm going to spray it. Excuse me, sorry. I'm going to spray it with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. And then I'm going to put it... Oh, this is my travel size bottle. Bear with me. There we go. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you were able to get that. Yeah, I love that. I'm going to show it. I'll show it in case anyone hasn't seen it, the limited edition packaging of the Black Girl Sunscreen. I did share on my stories this morning a reel that I did using the limited edition. So let me just show you guys the difference. See this, how this is more shiny? And this one is still shiny, but it's not as shiny. It's because I wet it, right? So I'm going to go back into the shade and I'm going to wet it just a tad. And then I'm going to go right back over the top of the lid there. And you see how it transformed the way that looks? Now, I like how it looks both ways, but this way is more glamorous. So I think for like a date night, I would definitely wet the shadow down and then apply it. I'm So Black Austin. Well, hello, I'm So Black Austin. How are you? All right, so now let's just take our... Actually, I'm going to take the mini booster. So this is my Sonia G mini booster. And I'm going to go back into Deep Dive, which is the deep brown. And we're just going to deepen this up here real quick. Then we're going to move into these blushes, you guys. I'm so excited. Everything is well. Thank you. I hope everything is well with you also. I'm very excited about these blushes. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that blend. I'm telling you, the tools you use make all the difference in the world. I'm telling you, I'm a novice at shadow, but it looks like I'm a pro. What was I saying? The blushes, I fell in love with Mahogany, so I'm hoping that these next two that we try tonight, that I feel the same way about them. Because I'm hoping that they do as well as Mahogany did for me. It was so beautiful, you guys. I couldn't stop looking in the mirror that day that I wore it. So it's definitely a keeper, and if, in my opinion, a brown girl's dream shade. Oh, Keisha, good. Mini booster. Well, the Sky Eye set is restocking. I don't know if the individuals are restocking, but they'll be restocking with the launch of the new brush. All right, guys, so that's the eye look. What do we think? We'll do eyeliner last. But do we think it's blended nice and evenly? Is there anything I need to touch up? And again, we use the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette this evening. Lorraine, hey Lorraine, how are you? How are you? It's so good to see you. It looks beautiful? Okay, great. Thank you, guys. I'm excited. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this eyeshadow thing, you know? All right, so let's hop into these blushes. So we have Dior Rosy Glow in Berry. Which is this shade. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I wish? I wish that Instagram would save you guys' comments so that people would know that I'm actually talking to someone when they rewatch. And this is Cherry. So we're going to do cherry on this side, and we'll do berry on this side. And then we'll decide which of the two we like best. And then maybe we'll do, we'll even it out. So I'm going to actually take my, well, thank you, Lorraine. That's so kind of you. I'm going to actually take my Cheek Pro because it gives the application level that I like, and then we can build from there. Soft Cheek does the job as well, except when you use Soft Cheek, let me show you Soft Cheek so that you can know what I'm talking about. Where did I put her? Hold on 1 second. Uh-oh. Where did I put her? Okay, here she is, Soft Cheek. So these are two of Sonia's cheek brushes. This brush is called Soft Cheek. It gives, you would think, a soft application. This one is called Cheek Pro. It gives a heavier application. Now, I could use this one, and I could just show you all how light of an application you can get and how you can build it up with this brush. And I could show you this one, which would just give you probably the level that you're looking for right off the bat. Instead of building it up, it would give you exactly what you wanted. So you guys let me know if you would like to see one of each application or which brush you would like me to use to apply them. I think having you all interact with me in that way will help you all, and it will help me, because it would be us, you know, having a discussion on how to either build coverage for the blush or go lightly. Lorraine, we are always talking brushes over here. Are you excited for Sonia's new brush? It's coming. It's called the Sheer Buffer. We don't know what it looks like yet. And everyone is ready on the edge of their seat. Well, I'm saying everyone that I've talked to can't wait to see the brush. Show each one. Okay, I'll do that. So we're going to go cherry first, and I'm going to use the Soft Cheek. All right, so I'm going to turn my head this way, and you're going to see there's nothing on the brush. I'm going to swipe it across here, and you see the blush. All right, so I like to wear my blush here. And you can see that it's a light wash, right? We see it, but we don't see it. You know what I mean? So let's go, and we see a light flush. It's not, this is not me. I like to see it. So I'm going to just swirl my brush around, pick up a lot more pigment, see, a lot more product. And we will go here. And that is so pretty. Do you guys see this color? Look at that color. And I was reading about this blush, and apparently it adjusts to the pH level and moisture of your own skin. Hey Dion, how are you? We're trying out the new Dior blushes. That is so pretty. So I'm going to, let's see how far we can build it. I'm not going to go too clownish. But yeah, this is where I'd want it. Yeah, this is exactly where I would want it, right here. So you see it took, 3 layers to get it where I want it with this brush. But that just goes to show you, right, that you can build, this is a buildable formula. And you can build it from light to heavy. So we're going to stop there. And let's buff that in a little bit more here. I'm going to turn so I can see you all straight on. And look at that. What do you guys think of this shade? I think it's so pretty. So that was Soft Cheek. And that was the shade Cherry. Such a pretty shade, right? I agree. I agree, you all. Thank you. So let me put Cherry back. All right. So now we're going to hop over into Berry. So everyone that knows me knows that I love purple. And I wasn't going to get this shade only because I thought, you know, I'll just try two and see what happens. But then I saw it on my beautiful friend, sister, Daphne. And it's stunning, right? On deeper skin. So I saw this on her and I knew I had to have it because it's purple and because it looked good on her. And we like the same tones of blushes most times. So I knew it would be great for me. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take Cheek Pro and I'm going to wisp it around across here. Look at the pick. See how it picked up much more product on a swipe than the Soft Cheek. So let's go here. And because of this brush, the brush head, I would apply this in a sweeping motion this way. What do we think of this color? I'm going to get a little bit more on the brush. This shade is so pretty also. And I don't have anything like this, I don't believe, in my collection. I'm going to pull one of my Pat McGrath blushes to swatch for you all because we need to see. So this is Berry. Very pretty. It's giving natural, isn't it? It's so pretty. So we need to see Very Glam and Snatch. Thank you. You guys are so kind. So we need to see, right, if this blush is a must-have for the collection, right? So I'm going to pull my blush duo in Night Bloom. It has a red and a purple shade. And we're going to see, hey, Locke, we're going to put them side by side. And we're going to see, was this a need for my collection? Or, you know, did I need it? Or did I not need it? And, you know, what we think of it. So let's pull Night Bloom. And it should be right here for me. Lorraine, you're getting into blush, are you? Which ones have you picked up? All right, so this is Pat McGrath Labs, and this is the shade Night Bloom and her Divine Blush Duo. And let me show you Cherry next to, Cherry and Berry. Hey, Larita, next to this. Now, you guys tell me if I'm mistaken, but I believe that these are dupes. So Berry and Cherry, Pat McGrath Night Bloom. I'm going to swatch them next to each other. So let's start with Cherry. Thank you so much, Locke. I really appreciate that. So we're going to swatch Cherry. I'm going to go lightly because I don't want to mess up my insignia. So we're going to swatch Cherry. Hi, Lanisha. How are you? Let me get another swipe of that. All right, so that is Pat McGrath's. I'm sorry, this is Dior Cherry. All right, and now we're going to go into the red shade of Night Bloom. Well, right off the bat, this is way more pigment. And I was wrong. Total different shade. So I'm glad to know that. I'm so glad to know that this is not the exact same shade. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe that off. And we're going to swatch the purple shade of each of them. And I'm going to take my Bioderma micellar water to do that. I'm going to wipe my hand clean. And then we're going to go into the purple side of that Night Bloom Duo and into Berry from Dior. But again, this side is Berry. And this side is Cherry. Just trying to show you guys what it looks like. And I think they're beautiful. I will check and see if Night Bloom is available still for you, and then I'll send you a message, Lock. Okay, so this is Berry. I'm going to swatch Berry for you all. How pretty is that? And if you guys noticed in the comments, Jana was saying that they swatch horribly. I'd say so, because clearly you can see that this is much more, it's seamless on the skin versus on the hand, right? Thank you, Dion. All right, so that was Berry from Dior. Let me get one more. Let me try to get another swatch of that for you all. Ooh, which Danessa Myricks did you pick up? There we go. That's a better swatch. So that's Berry. Good night. And then this is the purple shade from Pat McGrath. And it's totally different, guys. Totally different. So good. I'm glad to say that I did not dupe my collection, which makes me feel good always, because I never want to have too many that are, you know, exactly the same or too similar, that is. All right. So on my lips, I already have my lippy on. It's the Velvet Affair from Lisa Eldridge. The True Velvet lip color. And if you all know, I love Lisa Eldridge's lipsticks. So mostly all my lip products are Lisa. Just in case anyone was wondering what the lip tonight was. That's the choice. So it's the Velvet Affair by Lisa Eldridge. Let me pull it so I can show you what it looks like. This is the shade here. So that's Velvet Affair. Oh, you repurchased some things. Very cool. Okay, great. You buy the same. I don't like buying the same color over and over again. It doesn't do well for me, I'm telling you. All right, so now you guys, let's choose which one of these blushes do we want to even out, so we can make the face even. You're waiting for Velvet Sorcery to come back, so am I. In the meantime, though, I think I might pick up the liner and another gloss, because I ran out of my gloss and I need it back in my life. So do you guys want to see Cherry on both cheeks, or do you want to see, I'm sorry, Berry on both cheeks, or Cherry on both cheeks? Let me know, and we will get those applied. So again, this is the Dior Rosy Glow in Berry, and this is Dior Rosy Glow in Cherry. So let me know which one you guys think that I should choose to even out the look. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you them again. This is the Dior Rosy Glow Blush in Berry. And this is the Dior Rosy Glow in Cherry. And I have 2 for Cherry. High Bath Fountain. I have 2 for Cherry, and I have 1 for Berry. Any other callers? Any other votes, I mean? Do we want to even her out with Cherry, or do we want to even it out with Berry? Blessings and peace to you, too. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, on my eyes, I am wearing Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. The code in the chat that I pinned is Enamored Beauty. You can get this palette for 15% off on Natasha Denona's website if you use my code. I am wearing the shades Deep Dive and True Bronze. So just these 2 shades here. So this is only 2 shades on the eye. Deep Dive is the brown shade. True Bronze is the bronze shade. You can't choose. All right, so in that case, let's do, we will even it out with Cherry. So what I'm going to do is just use the leftover foundation here. And just tap over. I'm not going to put any more new foundation on, so hopefully there's enough left on here. I think it did. Yep, it did beautifully. Okay, so we're just going to tap that leftover foundation over that. And we have a blank cheek again, which is what we wanted. And we're going to even it out with Cherry. These blushes are very beautiful, you guys. I feel like it's like they are so lightweight, you don't feel them at all. It's like your skin. And I think that's what Dior was going for with these blushes. Very easy to apply. If you have the right tool, you can't go wrong. So I'm going to go back into Cherry. And since I applied it with the, I'm going to apply it with Cheek Pro this time though, so that we can get the right amount of pigment right where we want it. So I'm going to go sweep. We see it. And with this brush again, I pulled down. All right, I'm gonna go back in, get another one. And how pretty. Oh my God, you guys, these blushes are so, so pretty. I think I need a little bit more of this right in this area. There we go. So how pretty is that? I'm going to take Soft Cheek and I'm just going to go here really quick to buff it into the skin a little more. Do we look even? Okay, so that is, again, Cherry. We evened our face out with Cherry. Now we're going to go and we're going to do the eyeliner. We're going to put Natasha Denona's Macro Tech eyeliner in brown in the waterline. And then we will finish off our eye with some mascara. Thank you so much, Kat. That is so kind. You guys are always so kind, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's pull out Natasha Denona's Macro Tech eyeliner. If you guys haven't tried her Macro Tech eyeliner, I highly recommend them. They are beautiful. And I have all 3 of the original shades. I will be picking up the Fushi and Camo if I can get my hands on them. So this is the Macrotech eye pencil in brown, the eye crayon, sorry, in brown. So I'm just going to take that right here into the waterline. Oh, very cool. You're taking them on your birthday trip. Excellent. So you see the difference between this eye and this eye. This one, the liner just adds, it elevates the look, is the word I was looking for. Okay, we are done. All right, the eyeliner is done. Now we just need to do our mascara. And for the mascara this evening, I'm going to choose the Amicole mascara. If you all haven't tried this, it's their Lash-Amplifying Mascara. It is $19. It's a beautiful mascara. So let me pull you all in a little bit so that you can see it work. So this is what the wand looks like. And I'm just going to go in. And you can already see the difference between this eye and this eye. I did not curl the lashes today, but you can see that it's really not needed. So, and for those of you who curl your lashes, do you curl before or after you apply the mascara? I picked the best mascara. Thank you. I have a love for mascara, so when I get to try new ones and they work, it makes my heart happy. Also at the price point of $19, and it looks like this, it's amazing. And the other day I wore it to see The Little Mermaid. I wore it to see The Little Mermaid, and at the end I cried like a baby, and my eyes did not smudge at all. And it does not claim to be waterproof, but my tears did not ruin the mascara at all. That really made your lashes look fuller. Yes, I agree. Yeah. They call it their Lash Amplifying Mascara, and it lives up to its name for sure. I should probably do a mascara list of recent ones that I've tried that I feel are amazing. Would you all be interested in that, in a mascara list? Oh, sending you love too, Lorraine. Good night. Okay, So we are all set. I didn't do a highlighter tonight. I don't think I need one. I think this blush gives me enough glow. I love the eye look. Definitely have to use bronze more. The blush is the star of the show. And it is very, very pretty. I really, really enjoy it. I think all of the shades will work for me. I don't know which is my favorite so far of the colored shades. And when I say colored shades, I mean of cherry or berry. I'll have to wear them more to decide which of those are my favorite. But I'm telling you, this mahogany is everything. The other day, I came home and I put more on. That's how much I love this shade. And this is what mahogany looks like. And let me just swatch it since we're on here, so that you can see. I'm telling, these swatches don't do it justice. Let me try to add another one. There you can see it. It is stunning. If you all did not see the live where I tried the mahogany shade, please do go check it out. It is in my feed still and in my stories. And if you need any information regarding it, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. That is the look for the evening. I am in love with this look. Stunning shades. Dior did a great job on these blushes. If you are interested in the blush, I say you definitely should try one of them, even if you don't get multiple shades. I think that you would do yourself well to try one of them at least and see if you like the formula. I think it looks stunning. I'm going to take some photos for you all. I'm going to update the description box. And that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, if you need anything, please contact me in the DMs. See you soon. Bye.